The Acton Music Project is dedicated to the ideal that everyone can make music.
I think we need a theme song.
A theme song?
Yeah, a theme song. Every good TV show has a theme song.
Is this a good show?
It's going to be a great show.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know, there's your guitar.
Hey, I have my guitar here.
Why don't you try to play a theme song?
I could try and play something themey, songy. How about this?
Alright, you know, I'm gonna go get my sax.
Alright. I could do some noodling.
I got some lyric ideas. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right, I'll try it out. Making music with the Acton Music Project. Making music with the Acton Music Project. Turn up your amp and sing along.
Write some songs that aren't too long. Grab a guitar and get in tune.
If you can't do that, then squeeze a balloon. Oops.
Music with the Acton Music Project. Making music with the Acton Music Project.
Making music is lots of fun.
So keep on watching now, don't you run. Rock, jazz, country, and blues.
When we play, we don't wear no shoes.
Yeah, nice, Joe.
Yeah.
Everybody!
Making music with the Acton Music Project. Making music with the Acton Music Project.
If you like the things you see, just tell a friend to turn on the TV.
Now you might learn a thing or two.
Like how to play a mean kazoo. Hey, it's a good thing you brought that, Craig.
Making music with the Acton Music Project.
Hey, Tom. Oh, hi, Chris. Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Let's go make some music. All right.
Ebony and spruce and walnut. He introduced me to the corner where it stood. My first impression I recall, but it's just a box made out of wood. Though it was elegant in silence, like the falling of a star. It's his heart when he sings, and his touch upon the strings that give the wings to Phil's guitar. A simple strum behind a folk song, upon a box on which three colors play as one. A perfect shape, a perfect union. One voice from black and white and brown. A harmony in form and color, like a painting by Renoir. But it's his heart when he sings, and his touch upon the strings that give the wings to Phil's guitar. Is it the sharpened tools that shape the wood with skill? Is it the love that paid the bill? Is it a promise that can never be fulfilled. I know it can, I know it will. Now I have come to understand how a guitar becomes more than assembled wood. As soon as it leaves the craftsman's hand, it joins a song in brotherhood. It's like a golden rule to live by. What we sing is what we are. It's your heart when you sing, and your touch upon the strings that give the wings to your guitar. Is it your heart when you sing, and your touch upon the strings that give the wings to your guitar?
Tom, your music reminded me of somebody who I really enjoy. It's John Prine. You familiar with him?
Yeah, I am. Oh, that's a great compliment, Craig. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoyed your music. He seems to write in the same vein. The songs you played for us today, very personal, very autobiographical. When you're writing songs, I mean, it's clear from the stuff. But is that where you get your ideas? All autobiographical?
You write what you know.
Yeah.
And you know what they say, right?
Craig has said that on camera.
Yes, we had some songwriting tips on the
Episode
show
1,
last
season
season.
2, I believe.
That was number
Right,
3, I think.
Something will happen in my life, or I will have a conversation with somebody about what's happening in their lives, and try to carry their story to it. But it's always from personal attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you usually come up with a lyric first, or do you have a tune in your head, or a chord progression, or do you try to get it all at the same time?
For me, it's often the case where I think the music comes a little more simply than than a lyric. I'll have an idea of a theme. I might even sketch out an outline, saying, "Here's how I want the arc of the song to go from the first to the end," and big blank space in the middle, and the emotion of the lyric will inspire a tune. And for me, I find the lyrics are very hard to come, so I have to work at it hard. And typically, during a quiet time at home, I'll be playing my guitar against the wall for an hour, and just try to empty my mind of all intelligent thought, and then it makes room for the lyric to come in.
Wow. Well, for those of us who don't have intelligent thought, most of the time, these lyrics should come very easily. You've read a lot of lyrics, haven't you, Craig?
I have a wall, so I'm halfway there. That's great. I never heard that one before.
Yeah. Well, and what also helps a great deal is having friends, trusted friends. So I'll start with a lyric and go to a songwriter's circle or open mic and say, "Oh, here's a song I'm working on," and if it's presented in an honest way, people will be honest back at you and say, I know what you're trying to get at, but the second verse didn't quite do it, and you know what you have to work on.
Right.
Do you happen to remember any specific changes that you made?
Autobiographical? Yes, definitely. Life is a road trip. I start up the car, sit next to my banjo and my 2-bit guitar. I'm destined for fame. I program the address. This all seems so simple with my new GPS. But the signs are confusing. I'm starting to doubt if I'll ever get there before all my money runs out. The road is full of potholes. I'm running out of gas. When I hear this advice come from my GPS.
recalculating as you travel life's highway en route to your star. It's the roadblocks you find that refine who you are, and the detours you take help you make the best songs. Decide what's important, turn right, then move on. I like my day job. I love my wife. We don't need much money. We have a great life. Our one-bedroom condo and little sports car are just perfect for two. I think I'll buy another guitar. I'll try out a Gibson. A Martin, why not? It'll look great next to that new banjo I just bought. Then a phone call from home changed my path in a flash. I am pregnant, she said. Seek advice from the dash. Recalculating as you travel life's highway en route to your star. It's the roadblocks you find that refine who you are, and the detours you take help you make the best songs. Decide what's important, turn right, then move on. In just a few years, we both can retire. I'll play my guitar every day by the fire. I'll sing and write songs, drink lattes, eat scones. I've crossed all the T's. There are no more unknowns. It's just Margot and me and our empty nest. I met with a planner. I learned to invest. Sure, we have a mortgage and some loans to repay, but I can depend on my 401k. Oops, recalculating as you travel life's highway en route to your star. It's the roadblocks you find that refine who you are, and the detours you take help you make the best songs. Decide what's important, turn right, then move on. So it looks like retirement is not meant for me. And fame is not all that it's cracked up to be. Our kids move back in with kids of their own. There go my lattes. There go my scones. My name now is Bop Bop and Margot is Bam. Our grandkids renamed us, but I know who I am, and I credit the detours that I took in my life, and the voice from the dashboard that gave this advice. As you travel life's highway en route to your star, it's the roadblocks you find that refine who you are, and the detours you take help you make the best songs. Decide what's important, turn right, then move on. So if you're stuck in a roadblock or stuck in a rut, it's more about how you make choices and less about what choices you make. Though some turn out wrong, just decide what's important, turn right, then move on. Decide what's important, turn right, then move on.
So, what do you do when you're not writing songs and performing?
Well, music is my passion, my passionate avocation. But to pay the bills, you can't pay the bills.
Not yet.
So to pay the bills, I work at a school in Brookline, Massachusetts, where I'm on the technology staff. I started out as a teacher there, but then grew into working with computers.
And are you able to mix it all, your vocation with your avocation?
Oh, absolutely. I bring my banjo or my guitar into school all the time. And I work with the 8th grade when they're learning child ballads. I work with the 1st grade, on some Friday afternoons, they have this session called Something Wonderful. It's always a secret, and it's the great honor to be chosen to be something wonderful. So every now and again I'm chosen to be something wonderful, and it's a secret, and I appear in the 1st grade with my banjo and my jaw harp and my harmonicas, and we have a fun session.
Oh, what fun.
Very
Nice.
Pete Seeger-like.
Yeah. And I love that idea of something wonderful. What do other teachers bring in something wonderful?
Oh yes, so the business manager might bring her dog in and talk about the tricks he can do, and as part of it, the 1st graders and the kindergartners learn about the community. So they learn about who the business manager is and what she does, or they might learn about the athletic director and how he organizes the fields, or the maintenance guy. That's the favorite one, because when he's something wonderful, he always brings in something. For example, he took apart a broken weed whacker, cleaned it all up, put it back together, and he brought it into the 1st grade, and they had a ball taking that apart and putting it back together. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was such a great time. They took photographs of it, and the kids made a book.
That's awesome.
Great. Mr. Massaro's Weed Whacker.
Hi, and welcome to Music Beats Theater. I'm Craig Vandera, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, the drummer from Acton Music Project, also music teacher, Peter Brogy. Peter, thank you for coming to the studio today.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Now, we were talking recently about families of musical instruments, and I guess it was a concept I knew about, but I didn't really know what the families were. So can you tell me how many families are there?
Well, it can get a little complicated. There are actually lots of different classification systems, and you can kind of get scientific about it. But if you're talking about the basic run-of-the-mill, we usually talk about 4 families: brass, woodwinds, percussion, and strings. Okay.
So which family did you bring with you today?
I thought we would start with the brass family.
Ah, excellent choice.
And thank you. And if you're talking about brass, then you're maybe thinking something like a trumpet.
I know when I think brass instruments, I think trumpet. So this is a trumpet. Is that a trumpet or a cornet?
This is a trumpet.
Okay.
And we won't get into that today, but
all right.
The main
some other episode, I hope.
The differences between conical bore and cylindrical bore.
Wow.
Won't bore you.
Man.
But the main thing about a brass instrument, and I suppose they were named originally because most of them were made of brass, but the main thing we use to categorize them now is the way you play. You actually play with a buzz. Put it in an instrument, and that really focuses the vibration into a sound.
Awesome.
So the main ones you might think of are trumpet, trombone, you get your sound that way. Now, a couple other ones. Bugle. Yeah.
That's definitely brass.
Played the same way. Herald trumpet.
Ah.
Played the same way with the buzz.
I always wondered what those were called. Is that must be named after Harold?
Yeah. Harold trumpet, actually.
Harold Trumpet. This is his full name.
He started it, and then he couldn't fit those in his bag, so he turned them.
And then they became a bugle.
You have a bugle
or a trumpet, or a cornet, which we'll learn about that next time.
Right. So the question is then, what about other instruments that aren't made of brass but are played the same way? Can we consider a horn a brass instrument? It's played the same way.
I'm gonna guess no. I don't know why though.
It's that gray area. How about a conch shell?
Well, it's definitely not brass, but
now this could fit into the do it yourself home music thing. Just get yourself a conch shell, cut off the end.
is that all you do?
Very
you just cut off
difficult,
the end of that
actually.
thing?
Yeah, you just cut off the end.
Okay.
And you can even change the pitch by putting your hand in it.
Wow. And that, so again, that's on the fringe, not brass, but
Yeah, not brass, but played the same way.
like
So we
brass.
could put it in the same family.
Okay.
And my personal favorite, the French horn. But you've never seen a French horn like this before.
Actually, I have. But
Now,
I wasn't
this
in
is not
France,
this
so-
is not the one from your
Oh,
college
obviously,
days.
yes. No, it's different. Yeah.
But if you think about it, we've got a tube with a flare at the end and played the same way as a French horn.
That's fascinating. So, like the
Shaped
other
like a
instruments,
French horn, just not made of brass. What's the problem?
who knew? I didn't. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, there's another instrument I've always wondered about. I think it's made out of brass, but it's not considered part of the brass family, as far as I know. It's a saxophone. Yes.
Saxophone. Yeah. Well, here we have an alto saxophone.
Yeah.
And it's made of brass.
Yeah. It's
But
definitely made
if
of
you
brass.
look up here, we have a mouthpiece with a reed on it.
Right, which looks kind of like a clarinet.
Yeah,
Almost.
so that's the signature of a woodwind. So we'll talk about that maybe next time.
Well, I can't wait. You have this many woodwind instruments laying around too?
Well, we could work on it.
All right.
How
awesome.
about that bad boy? Another one made
that's
of brass.
Oh. That's nice. That's a clown special right there.
Yeah, but it's got a reed, so.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Where's the reed?
Right in there.
Oh, fascinating. So this is
Like
almost
a-
similar to bagpipe.
This is like a bagpipe,
Yeah.
harmonica, accordion. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's another show, isn't it?
That's another show.
Still another show. All right. Oy vey. Well, Peter, thanks for bringing all the brass instruments today, Harpo. And next time we'll get together, we'll do some other instruments. That's gonna be great. For Music Peace Theater, I'm Craig Vandera.
And I'm Peter Brogy.
We'll see you next time. Remember, support local music.
Be local music.
Oh dear. I'm afraid to go.
When I was a boy, I wasn't very bright. I didn't know much, but I knew what I liked. When the teacher sang the ABCs, all I could sing was apples and cheese. It's apples and cheese, apples and cheese. Some sing praise for carrots and peas. Nothing in the world can make a man say please. Like a great big plate of apples and cheese. When time came to learn about the birds and bees, my father shared this expertise. Son, there ain't no guarantees, except apples and cheese. It's apples and cheese, apples and cheese. Some sing praise for carrots and peas. Nothing in the world can make a man say please. Like a great big plate of apples and cheese. It's apples and cheese, apples and cheese. Some sing praise for carrots and peas. Nothing in the world can make a man say please. Like a great big plate of apples and cheese.
Hey, what are you doing?
We're making a kazoo.
What's a kazoo?
This is a kazoo.
Ah, very cool. A little musical instrument.
Yeah.
How do you make a kazoo?
First,
What do you need?
you need a toilet paper tube,
Is,
small or high.
which one is this? What is this? Toilet paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Scissors
Yeah?
or a pen.
Okay.
A thin rubber band
Yeah?
and a Sharpie.
Cool.
And wax or
Parchment?
parchment pieces of paper.
Okay. So then what do we do now?
Now, first we do,
A circle?
yeah, we make a circle.
Alright. Let's use a small one first.
Okay,
You wanna trace a big circle around here?
okay.
Okay. Alright, you wanna cut that out?
Yeah.
You have to cut that out?
Yeah. Now, you put this on.
Okay. Do you need my help?
Yep.
What do you want me to do?
Hold it down.
Okay.
Then we put a rubber band on.
That's really tight.
Now,
Like this?
we make a hole. Yeah.
Right. Like this?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah. Now you sing into it.
Oh, cool. Now you let's do it together.
How would you do it? You do it more. You do it. Looks good.
We have some munchkins. As long as that's all that's in your rider, we're good.
We have Muppets too.
And Muppets.
And we have a Muppet.
And lunch.
Our visions. Oh, listen, and Kermit's singing right now. Rainbows have nothing for you.